Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Peak Celeb. Number 5. Shane Jansen did not tell Natalie Lee about Perfect Match. The drama surrounding how real Perfect Match is started before the show even aired on Netflix. Shane Jansen and Natalie Lee were a couple on the streaming services Love is Blind. In the show, they got engaged but ended up parting ways before they tied the knot. After the show was done filming, Jansen and Lee gave their relationship a second chance. This second chance reportedly happened while Jansen was auditioning for Perfect Match. In the days leading up to Perfect Match's premiere on Netflix, Lee came forward about Jansen's betrayal. She claimed that Jansen had denied auditioning for the new dating reality show and that he had done so while they were in a relationship. This information caused fans to not only question Jansen's actions on Perfect Match, but also the show as a whole. Though Jansen and Lee are no longer together, it does seem clear that Jansen was not actually looking for true love on the reality show. Number 4. Francesca Farago claims Perfect Match cut out a lot. When filming a reality show, there is a lot of content that ends up on the editing room floor. It is impossible to fit everything into a limited series, but sometimes that means that important information and content gets left behind. Francesca Farago spoke about some of the content that was left out of Perfect Match on the Viall Files podcast. Nick Viall, a former bachelor on the very popular dating reality show The Bachelor, hosts The Viall Files. The podcast has become known for bringing on reality show stars, specifically stars from dating reality shows, to talk about what went on behind the scenes. While on the podcast, Farago claimed that the full negative side of fellow contestant Savannah Palacio was not shown to viewers. Palacio reportedly bullied Farago when they were both chasing after Dom Gabriel. Though this does not necessarily mean the Perfect Match was scripted, it does simply that the viewers did not get the full story. Number 3. Savannah Palacio didn't like Perfect Match editing. Savannah Palacio herself was not pleased with the editing done on Netflix Perfect Match, though for a very different reason than fellow contestant Francesca Farago. While Farago claimed that Palacio was actually much worse to her than Perfect Match showcased, Palacio claimed the opposite. Palacio went to social media to tell fans some aspects of her story that were left out of Netflix's new dating reality show. Palacio claimed that editors specifically cut out sweet moments of her story on Perfect Match in favor of showing her scheming and villainous side. One example she gave was her date with Nick Uhlenhuth. On Perfect Match, the date was made out to be a strategy session as opposed to a true connection. Palacio claimed that the same was done with her relationship with Zay. Palacio believes that the editors of Perfect Match wanted her to be a villain and only a villain, so they cut out everything that made her relatable. Number 2. Perfect Match host Nick Lachey defends show. Nick Lachey has become Netflix's go-to buy when it comes to dating reality shows. He and his wife Vanessa Lachey co-host both Love is Blind and The Ultimatum. When selecting the frontman for Perfect Match, Netflix knew that Nick Lachey would be a slam dunk as he had done so well on the previous shows. Lachey is a true believer when it comes to the authenticity of his reality shows. So when The Bachelor host Jesse Palmer threw shade at Perfect Match, Lachey was quick to come to the show's defense. The whole premise of the show is authenticity. Lachey said about Netflix's Perfect Match, "It's getting to know someone for their true, real self and then introducing the physical." Though Lachey has worked on several other dating reality shows for Netflix, he claims that Perfect Match is probably the most authentic dating show we've ever seen that ends at the altar, in my opinion. Number 1. Which members of Perfect Match are still together? It is very common on dating reality shows for couples to split up after filming ends. It is very hard to make the transition from fantasy land back into the real world. Though this may signal when a dating show is fake, it could also simply showcase how difficult relationships can be. Fans of Perfect Match, however, were very shocked when every couple from the show announced their separation after the show aired on Netflix. Francesca Farago is now in a relationship with her ex-TikTok star Jess Sullivan. Joey Sasso and Carousel ended up calling off their engagement after Perfect Match ended. Other couples that fans adored on the show could not handle long distance after filming wrapped. The sheer number of breakups caused fans to call the show a joke and claimed that the contestants were not actually seeking love. Though the breakups do not necessarily mean that the show was scripted, it certainly does not help its case about being authentic. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.